And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another exciting episode. Look at that, people. Look, my hair, I can do that, and it actually goes down into my face, but I do that, and I'm bald. Come here, John. I want everybody to see you. John is a baby mountain lion. Actually, he's a miniature mountain lion. Aren't you, John? Say, Daddy, I want to play fetch. This is a mouse he's playing fetch with right now, but we have to wait for his Tia to come back in here so we don't hit her in the face with it. There we go. Okay, so I have a new friend on Facebook, and I thought I'd make this video for her. Thank you, John. See, he brings it back. And anyway, so yeah, see, I was raised by wolves. Um, my parents were hippies, and you got to bring it closer, John. And they moved up to British Columbia, and to be honest with you, my dad was actually from British Columbia. But my parents, they were hippies, and they moved up to BC, and they moved way up into the mountains. And my parents, they built this shelter, on the side of a cliff, and it was February, and my mother was giving birth to me, and she screamed, and there was an avalanche, and my dad was able to get me as the snow started coming down, and he threw me under this wooden cot that they had built, and then the snow came down, and I was in an air pocket under there, but my parents were killed in the avalanche. And then these wolves came, and these wolves rescued me. They sniffed around, and they found me, and they picked me up, and they raised me. And then you got to bring it closer, John. Ow. And then, quite some years later, I was probably, in human years, I was probably in my adolescence. And oh, so Tia's over there. You're not sure, like, do I want to go with Tia or do I want to chase the mouse? That's my wife over there, by the way. So I'm calling Tia. Tia is auntie in Espanol, and
What's
to,
mother?
uh,
I know Padre is father. I don't know what mother is.
oh gosh.
I asked a hard question.
And I'm from Spain, and I don't know. But anyway.
Mamma mia.
I know I know that.
Italian.
Yeah, but I haven't spoken Spanish. Anyway, so I could go on with the story, but that's the gist of the story, so you can have fun with it if you want. I do like wolves, so actually I love wolves. We actually have some right here. And I used to have books on wolves, like some by Dr. Meach, and my cousin Trish and I went backpacking in Big Bend. There was a ranger giving a talk at the amphitheater there, and he worked with Dr. Meach of the International Wolf Center in Ely, Minnesota. Well, Dr. Meach was involved with the Mexican Wolf Survey. They found no Mexican wolves in the wild at that point, but since then, zoo wolves have been bred and released into the wild. So there are, again, wolves. I don't know if they're in Mexico or where they're at, but I know they're not in Texas. They didn't release any in Texas. But
Seems like Mexico would be a hard place for them to live at.
well,
It's very hot and dry.
and the reason they're not going to release them anytime soon in Texas is because the ranchers would kill them.
They wouldn't last long.
No, they wouldn't. But anyway, so I hope you like my story.